We know what drives a champion. It's not just strength. It's heart, grit, and teamwork. Every play, every sprint, you're building more than a score. You're forging character. Push past doubt, lift your teammates, and show the world what you're made of. And now, go win that game.
Farm Credit isn't just about financing, it's a true partnership. We stand beside our farmers. Rooted in sustainability, family values, and care, we're proud to support the next generation of agriculture. From the biggest equipment to the smallest boots in the field, farming is about passing down knowledge, values, and love for the land. And at Farm Credit, we're here to help that legacy grow. One field, one family, one future at a time.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme and all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
And welcome in now to Poplar Bluff Mules Baseball. We are coming to you live here from beautiful Valley View High School just south of Jonesboro, Arkansas. I'm Frankie Castile, and we are moments away now from the first pitch coming your way at the bottom of the hour. We are running just a little bit behind, but that's okay, as we are just now getting ready to go here for this opening pitch. It is a gorgeous afternoon, a little bit on the windy side, as you can hear, and we're going to hear that wind pretty much all day long. That is not going to change. Mules are looking to come in today and get back on their winning ways. However, I will tell you that the team that we're going to see here today, they are coming in, they are rock solid. They are 17-1 on the season. They truly are the real deal coming up here today. And we have seen this team the last couple of seasons, and they have seemingly had the Mules number. And today is going to be, that is a long coming up, so that's some good news. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to a quick timeout. Both teams have already wrapped up infield, outfield. Coming up, we will have your starting lineups, and of course, first pitch is on the way. Brett Belknap, he'll be on the mound for the Mules coming up today as well. Great kid, great pitcher. He is going to go far with this Mules baseball team. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. You're watching live coverage. It is a Poplar Bluff Mules baseball as we see the coaches, or I should say the umpires rather, they are heading to a home plate. So we'll come back in just a moment and we'll get ready for the first pitch live at Valley View High School. It is Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
And we are back here, and you are seeing the two head coaches now make their way out to the home plate area. Head coach John David Patillo And, of course, he has been coaching for the Mules now. This is his fourth season overall as a head baseball coach. Coming up, we will have the first pitch coming up between the Mules as well as our good friends here out of Valley View. Man, you can hear that wind really whipping around. So coming up, we will have the opening pitch here this afternoon, and the two coaches now talking about things here, just making sure everything is good to go, and obviously it will be coming up. And we had a little bit of difficulties here with our camera situation, and the good news is I was able to get everything up and going right before we literally went on the air. So I got here right about 2 o'clock, and it has been nothing but go ever since. I am just happy that we were able to get something going for you. I know it may not be the best, but it is better than nothing. So that is some good news. And man, this wind once again today, no changes from the past few days. We are going to have just quite the wind experience coming up here today as we get ready for high school baseball coming up here in just a few moments between the Mules and the Valley View Blazers. By the way, the Blazers, they are coming in 17-1 on the season. Mules are coming in with a record of 12-7. The Mules, by the way, as of right now, they are still ranked in the top 10. They are ranked number 7 in Class 5. The new rankings will come out on the 20th of this month. The two coaches about to finish up there. So as soon as they wrap it up, then we will get going here and we'll introduce you to our starting lineups. I do not know if we're going to have the national anthem or not, but we'll find out coming up here in just a few moments. If it is, then obviously we will stay with it and bring it to you live here on Today's Talk, 93.3 FM, 930 AM, KWOC, and we are streaming online at KWOC.com. We are moments away now from the opening pitch coming up here this afternoon. Should be a good one. Going to be a very warm day coming up as always. And we've got the winds gusting to about 30-plus miles an hour. That is going to be the flavor of the day. And unfortunately for the remainder of this ball game, that is going to be the case. You can just hear the wind. I don't have to say anything. You can hear it in the crowd mic. I may have to end up turning that crowd mic off altogether just because it is going to be one of those games where the wind is going to play a big role in today's game. So the two coaches shake hands, so we are about ready to get going with our ball game here today. And of course, as we get ready here for the ball game here today, the Mules trying to get everything ready to go here. And of course, there we go. I was trying to switch here. There we go. So now we can bring it live here. So I'm Frankie Castile. We are broadcasting live here today from Valley View High School. We're going to go back to the main camera here, and we're going to have folks line up, and I believe we're going to have the national anthem. So we will break and we'll stay here as we get ready for the national anthem here live at Valley View High School, just south of Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Would you please rise and lift your caps for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Would you please remain standing for a moment of silence, followed by the national anthem.
So there is your national anthem. So now it is about time for us to begin here with the opening pitch. And we want to begin here with our starting lineups here this afternoon. And we're going to begin with the starters here. I believe we're going to go down field side once again for our starters. And then we will have the first pitch coming up between the Mules and the Valley View Blazers. The wind here today is going to be something that we deal with all day long with our papers. And it's going to be a battle, no doubt about that. So coming up here, we will have the first pitch coming up for the Poplar Bluff Mules. And I believe we're not going to have the lineups here. Instead, we're going to go right into it. So let's talk about the defense or offensive lineup for head coach John David Patillo in his 4th season as a head baseball coach. Here we go. Leading off for the Mules will be their center fielder today. It is Clayton Schonk in left field. Batting second, Brent Bell. Batting in the 3 spot, it is the catcher today. It is Bryce Dobbs. Batting cleanup at third base, Ryan Tanchavez. Batting 5th, he'll play first base. It is Gavin Caudell in the 6th spot. The right fielder, Cade Huffman, batting 7th. He is over at second base. It is Marcus Tabanera in the 8th spot, the shortstop. It is Miles Johnson, and batting in the 9th spot, it is today's DH for the Mules. It is Foster Rose, not batting, but he'll do the pitching today. It is Brett Belknap. Let's go now around the diamond here for the defensive lineup for the Valley View Blazers. And let's go in the outfield now. Out in left field, it is Beck Black in center field for this contest. It is Owen Roach over in right field. Beck Black, and let's go around the diamond now in the infield. Over at third base, it is Barrett Mallet. Over at shortstop, really good shortstop for the Valley View Blazers. It is Cannon Driscoll at second base here today. You've got Noah Ragsdale at first base here this afternoon. It is Will Finley, and behind the plate, Keaton Mathis on the mound. It is Parker King, and that is your lineup here today for the Valley View Blazers. All right, so here we go. It is about that time. It is time for the first pitch coming up. It is 4:27. I'm Frankie Castillo. So glad to have you alongside. We are off and running for a called strike one. It is no balls and 1 strike here, and we are off and going to the leadoff man. It is Clayton Schonk as he is batting leadoff again, and there is a called strike 2. It is no balls and 2 strikes here. Quickly here out of the gate for the Mules, leadoff man and their center fielder here this afternoon. Here is the 0-2 pitch. It is a swing and a miss, and just like that, 1 up and 1 down here in the top of inning number 1. A 3-pitch strikeout here to the leadoff man in Clayton Schonk. Coming up next to the plate now for the Mules, it is Brent Bell. Bell playing left field today. It is a swing and a miss, and there is another strike right out of the gate. Quickly 1 down and an 0-1 count. One down, a swing and a miss. Quickly, it is no balls and 2 strikes here on the 0-2 pitch to the junior Brent Bell playing left field here today. Here is the 0-2 pitch on the way. It is a swing and a miss, a drop strike 3. They will throw to first base in time. 6 pitches and 2 down here in the top of inning number 1. Quick 2 outs here for the Mules. And coming up to the plate now, it is Bryce Dobbs for the Mules. Dobbs now steps in with nobody on and 2 down here in the inning. And there's a first ball taken of this inning. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Mules catcher in Bryce Dobbs, a senior for the Mules. This one gets away. It's outside and low. It is 2 balls and no strikes. So 2-0 the count with 2 down here in the first. Nobody on. Mules taking on the Blazers out of Valley View. Ryan Tanchavez, he awaits on deck. This one inside, a little bit high. It is 3 balls and no strikes. So 3-0 the count now to the Mules catcher in Bryce Dobbs. Dobbs trying to reach base here with 2 down. Takes the pitch right down the middle for a strike. It is 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 the count here in the top of inning number 1. Mules losing yesterday to Brooklyn 16-0. It came down. There's ball 4, so a 2-out walk here. The Mules have a runner with 2 down on first base. And we may get a courtesy runner to come in for the catcher. And I believe we will. So coming in now is Peyton Hall. So Peyton Hall now will step in on first base, and he'll be the courtesy runner as the Mules now have a 2-out walk. And there's a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. And this one back over to first base is not in time. So courtesy runner on first base for the Mules. Here is the pitch to Ryan Tanchavez batting cleanup. This one is popped up, and this one's playable. The right fielder, Finley, comes in to make the catch, and the side is retired. The Mules strand a 2-out walk. Other than that, no hits, no runs, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Mules defense coming out. We're back in 30 seconds on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Every town needs a shop like Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire. Honest, reliable, and right around the corner. Kevin and Dora treat every customer like family, offering AC service, alignment, suspension work, brakes, tractor tires, and more. Need a tow? They'll come get you. At Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire, they take care of the community with fair prices and solid repairs. Call 573-840-5053 today. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire on Cravens Road in Poplar Bluff.
All right, so we are back now as the Mules now, Poplar Bluff and the Mules, as we get ready for the bottom of the first inning. It'll be the Blazers now coming to the plate. It took 13 pitches overall for the Blazers to get out of the inning. So for the Blazers now coming up, we will get you to the offensive lineup here this afternoon for the Blazers, and then we will get you also to the Mules defense as well. Leading off here, let's get right into it for the Blazers. Leading things off here for the Blazers is going to be Noah Ragsdale batting second at center field. It is Owen Roach batting third. The catcher is Keaton Mathis batting cleanup. It is the third baseman Barrett Mallett batting in the 5 spot. The right fielder Madden Tatum batting 6th. He'll be at first base. Will Finley batting 7th. He is DHing today. It is Levi Martin batting 8th. At left field, it is Beck Black, and batting 9th, the shortstop, Cannon Driscoll, and not batting, but he is pitching. That is Parker King. Now looking defensively for your Poplar Bluff Mules. Out in left field, it is Brent Bell. In center field, Clayton Schock. In right field, Cade Huffman. Going around the infield now for the Mules, Ryan Tanchavez. Over at third base, Miles Johnson, shortstop, Marcus Tabanera at second. And playing first base is Gavin Caudell. And the first pitch is taken for a ball inside. It is a 1 ball and no strikes now to Noah Ragsdale, as Ragsdale is the leadoff man. This one is fouled away. Count is even now at 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1 ball and 1 strike here to Noah Ragsdale. Let's get you to the numbers here for Brett Belknap for the Poplar Bluff Mules. As I look out into left field, there's a fly ball. This one out toward center field, and this one will drop into the glove to Clayton Schock. 1 up and 1 down here in the top of inning number 1. Good job there by Clayton Schock out in center field. It'll wind up and it'll be an F8 on the out there. 1 down here in the inning. So now coming up to the plate. Takes ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. To Owen Roach. It is 1 ball and no strikes now. Here is the pitch, and there is a chopper. Good job by Miles Johnson over on first base, and 2 up and 2 down. It goes at 6-3 on the out. 2 quick outs here. And now Keaton Mathis is coming up to the plate. Good job there by the Mules. 2 quick outs here. So 2 down here in the first inning. Here is the first pitch coming with 2 outs. This one is also popped up. This one out toward right field, and it's going to be, he dropped it at the very last moment. Had it in his glove, and it popped out on him.
Now batting, number 15, Barrett Mallett.
So now Barrett Mallett coming up to the plate now. 2 down here in the inning. In there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike here with 2 down with a runner on second base. Here is the 0-1 pitch coming. No balls and 1 strike here as Belknap now comes set, and here's the pitch. There's a ground ball hit sharply to Johnson. Long throw to first base in time, and the side is retired, but not before they strand a runner in scoring position. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the inning. It took only 8 pitches by Belknap, and quickly now the Mules are coming to bat again. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball. We are live on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
We know the back roads. We know fixer-uppers and the forever homes. We know real estate. We know hard work. And we know how to bring families home. PB Realty, a premier brokerage.
Looking for power, performance, or pure fun? You'll find it at Wolf Creek Power Sports. From rugged Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides to Toro mowers built to tackle any yard, Wolf Creek has you covered. And we service what we sell. And the best part? You don't have to take our word for it. Come in for a test drive and experience the quality of Can-Am and Toro for yourself. Wolf Creek Power Sports. Poplar Bluff.
All right, so we are back now with you as we are now ready for the top of inning at number 2. It took 8 pitches there by Brett Belknap to get out of the inning. No runs on just the no hits rather. 1 error, 1 left on base. Mules now coming to bat here in the top of inning at number 2. And first pitch is in there for a ball 1. It is Caudell, Huffman, and Tabanera. And Caudell taking ball 1. This one gets away as well. It is still 1 ball and 1 strike now to the Mules. Mules here trying to get something going here in at the top of inning number 2. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and now it is a 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Quickly 1-2 the count here in at the top of inning number 2. No score here at Valley View High School as Caldale comes to the plate. The righty comes set and swing and a miss. 3rd strikeout here of the ball game. 1 up and 1 down here in at the top of inning number 2. 3rd strikeout of the ball game here for Parker. Or for Parker King. 1 down here in the 2nd inning. Cade Huffman, the lefty, comes in, takes strike 1. It is no balls and 1 strike here. 1 away here in the top of the 2nd inning. The lefty now steps in. There's a ground ball. This one gets in to right field for a base hit. Good job there by Huffman as he gets on with 1 down here in the inning. So now Marcus Tabanera coming up to the plate for the Mules. 1 on, nobody down here in the inning. There's a ball taken, 1 ball and no strikes. This one misses as well. There is a ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. So 2 balls and no strikes here. Back over to first base. The ball gets away, and Huffman now is going to end up on second base. Good job there by the Mules. So now quickly runner on second base with 1 down here in the inning. Mules have something going. 2 balls and no strikes. Huffman going to lead away from first base, or make that second base now. And this one is up high as well. It's 3 balls and no strikes. So 3-0 the count with a runner on second base. It is 1 down here in the inning. Tabanera playing at second base, trying to get something going here with a runner now in a scoring position. Here is the 3-0 pitch coming by King. Looks back at Huffman. Here it is. It is in there for a called strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. 3 balls and a strike now to Marcus Tabanera. Here this afternoon, our game time temperature right at 86 degrees. Very warm day. A south wind is gusting to about 32 miles an hour. There's ball 4. So now Mules have 2 runners on, 1 down in the inning. So Tabanera doing his job, and the last 2 base runners for the Mules, they have reached base. Miles Johnson coming up to the plate. 1 home run this season, had a 3-run inside the park home run back at home a few games ago. Would love to get the Mules their first run here today. Remember, this team out of Valley View, a time is called by Mathis. He'll walk out and talk to his pitcher. Yesterday, the Mules scored 0 runs, gave up a 12-run 4th inning. And Mules looking to get off on the right start here in the 2nd inning. It is still 86 degrees here in Jonesboro. 1 ball and no strikes. Here is the pitch on the way. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Still a little bit high. 2 balls and no strikes. It is a 2-0 count. Nice crowd here for the Mules. Time is called as the coach now is going to walk out and talk to him. He has thrown 5 consecutive balls here, or make that 4 consecutive. It was a 3-1 count, and then it's now a 2-0 count with runners on first and second base with 1 down here in the inning. Gavin Caudell led off the inning with a strikeout, a base hit to right field by Cade Huffman, and then a walk to Marcus Tabanera on a 3-1 pitch. And now it is 2 balls and no strikes to the Mules at shortstop in Miles Johnson. Well, I tell you what, we got here earlier today and we had all kinds of issues, it seemed like. Could not get ahead, but now just when we started getting ready for the game time, we finally started to get things under control. So that is some good news for sure. So now Johnson steps back in the picture here, and here is the pitch coming to the Mules at shortstop on a 2-0 count. Gets it outside, ball 3. It is 3 balls and no strikes now. So Johnson is way ahead here in this count. It is 3 balls and no strikes here. Here is the 3-0 count coming to Miles Johnson. Runners on first and second base. Oh, this one got him in the back, and now the bases are loaded. Would have been ball 4 anyway. So now 1 down, and the bases are loaded. And coming up now is the lefty for the Mules. It is Foster Rose coming up to the plate. He has been a nice addition, only a freshman for the Mules, way outside. There is ball 1. So 1 ball and no strikes here. A base hit, a walk, and then a hit by pitch. That is where we are right now in the inning. 1 ball and no strikes. Bases are loaded here in the top of inning number 2. This one misses downstairs for a ball. It is 2 balls and no strikes. There is nowhere to put him. So Foster Rose in the lineup today. He would love to drive in a couple of runs here in this inning. And this one just catches enough of the plate for the strike. And sometimes all it takes is just that 1 pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count to Foster Rose with the bases loaded here in the top of inning number 2. This one fouls it away, and now it is an even count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count here in the top of inning number 2. Huffman leads away from third base. Marcus Tabanera on second base. Miles Johnson is on first. He was hit by a pitch a moment ago, and now it's a 2-2 count. Started off 2 balls and no strikes. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch number 20 coming up. This one up the middle, and this one is going to be in there for out at second, and got him at first base for a double play, and the side is retired. A double play to end the inning, and just like that, Mules strand a couple of runners. We go to the bottom of the inning. It'll be Tatum, Finley, and Martin when we come back. Mules here do not score a run. They had them loaded with 1 down here in the inning. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request, 573-785-7811.
Looking for compassionate professional care in Poplar Bluff?
come to the Manor Skilled Nursing and Rehab. Our 90-bed Medicare and Medicaid certified facility offers 24-hour care, therapy services, transportation to doctor's visits, a full-service beauty shop, and also a special memory care unit. Residents enjoy a home-like environment with Wi-Fi cable and engaging activities. Weekend admissions are welcome. Call 573-686-1147 or drop by anytime for a tour. The Manor, where comfort, care, and independence come together.
All right, so now we are back in at the bottom of the second inning, and the Mules do not score a run in that inning. There's the line drive right at Miles Johnson, and that is how this second inning begins. One pitch and one down here in the bottom of the sixth inning. It goes L6 on the line out there. Quickly one down here in the inning. One away, and now coming up to the plate, it is Will Finley coming up to the plate. One down here in the inning. There is a strike called. It is no balls and one strike to the Blazers' first baseman. No balls and a strike here, one down in the inning. Here is the pitch by Belknap. This one just misses for a ball. It is a one ball and one strike. Mules will continue their road trip next week following the weekend. We will be back on the air Monday, and this time we're coming to you from Greenville. This one is fouled away. It is a one ball and two strikes. So we have Greenville on Monday, and then on Tuesday we are back on the road again. This one is grounded out to Miles Johnson, takes a bounce and over to first base in time. And two quick outs here in the inning. So two down as it goes at 6-3. Levi Martin now coming up to the plate. And I stand corrected. On Monday, we are at home on Monday. It'll be against Walnut Ridge. It is a added game to our schedule. And then on Tuesday, that's when we're on the road to Greenville. There's a strike called. It is no balls and one strike. That wind is really whipping things around here. It's been that way pretty much all day. Yesterday didn't have a lot of wind. There's a ground ball to Tanchavez. Tanchavez over to first base, and the side is retired. 3 up and 3 down as we go to the top of inning number 3. We are back to the top of the lineup for the Mules. It'll be Schock, Bell, and Dobbs when we come back. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve. At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
And we are back here live with you, and Shock now will take the first pitch for a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes here. Shock now coming up to the plate for the Mules. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. There is a ball, 2 quickly, 2 balls and no strikes here to the Mules center fielder, as he is 0 for 1 so far this afternoon. 2 balls and no strikes here. There's a swing and a miss, and now it is quickly 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count here as the Mules looking to get something going. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here. 2-2 the count to Clayton Shock. And swing and a miss on a 2-2 pitch. 1 down here in the inning. So 1 away. Good job on the 3 strike on the 5 pitches there, and there is the first out of the inning. 1 down. This one is popped up, and it is out of play. So fouls it away. It is quickly swing there and a miss. It is now no balls and 2 strikes. So quickly 0-2 the count here to Brent Bell. He is 0 for 1 as well. And holds off on the pitch. It is now 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Mules left fielder, Brent Bell. 1-2 the count. This one is popped up toward center field, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. Good job there by Brent Bell on a 1-2 pitch. 1 down and 1 on here in the inning. Bryce Dobbs, who walked his first time, coming up to the plate. 1 away here in the inning, and now a runner on at first base. No balls and 1 strike. Bell leads away from first base. Dobbs now walked his last time. Just when the wind comes down for just a second, it comes right back, and there, this one just misses inside for a ball. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Finley keeping Bell close to first base here. Got to watch him over there for sure. Pitch number 45 coming up now for King, and there's a ground ball. Could be 2. Oh, he boots it. Only play to first base, and did he get him? Yes, he did. So Driscoll could not field it cleanly. 2 down here in the inning, and a runner now on second base. 2 away. And coming up to the plate now, it is Ryan Tanchavez. It goes at 6-3 on the out. Tanchavez, who popped out to right field his last time. The 2 umpires confer, and yes, they are saying that it was an out. Mules have a couple of hits in the ball game. 1 error, no runs and no hits, and 1 error for Valley View. Tanchavez, who popped out his last time, he is now up to the plate, and there is strike 1 right down the middle. No balls and 1 strike. We are coming to you live here from Valley View High School, just south of Jonesboro. And we are here in the top of inning number 3. Here is the pitch coming with a runner on second base. 2 down in the inning. Long look back at 7. This one is popped straight up in the air. It is playable. And the second baseman goes back, and he will make the catch, and the side is retired. No runs on 1 hit and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Still no score. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember, Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Number 6, Ben.
So here we go now as the Mules now get ready to come back out on defense. It took only 14 pitches that last time. This one is smacked to Tabanera over to first base in time. And 1 up and 1 down here in the top, or make that bottom of the third inning. So Beck, he hits right in to a 4-3 out to Tabanera, 1 away. And now we are talking to Driscoll here. He is batting 9th in the lineup, 8, 9, and 1, all due up. Still no score here in this game. Driscoll playing shortstop. This one is out toward center field. It drops in. And this one is going to be a 1-out double. Goes all the way to the wall between center and right field. And just like that, it is now a 1-out double for Driscoll. We are back to the top of the lineup. 2 quick pitches, 1 down and 1 on. So now we are back to Noah Ragsdale, who is stepping in. He is 0 for 1 so far this afternoon. He popped out to Clayton Chalk back in the first. It is just past 5 o'clock on this Friday. So glad to have you alongside. I'm Frankie Castile. Here is the first pitch coming outside for a ball. Even the wind's blowing so hard it blew Belknap's cap off. 1 ball and no strikes here. 1-0 the count. Belknap, he has had a pretty good outing so far. He's only thrown 18 pitches. 8 in 1 inning, 7 in another. Runner on second base with a 1 down. Back over to second base, not in time. Good job by Tabanera. Still no score here from Valley View High School, the home of the Blazers. They are coming in at 17 and 1 on the season. Mules are 12 and 6. Here is the pitch on the way. There's a shot out towards center field. It gets in for a base hit. Valley View going to hold up at third base. Driscoll's going to stay put, and now runners are on the corners with a 1 down here in the inning. Runners now on first and third base. So a 1-out double, now a 1-out base hit. And that's going to put Owen Roach now coming up to the plate with 2 on and 1 down here in the inning. Infield playing in just a little bit. Tanchavez at third, Miles Johnson at short. Tabanera on second, and Caudell on first base. Belknap takes a long look, runner takes off, and they're going to throw down to second base, and he is going to go into outfield. 1 run will come in to score on the throw Here comes another run, and he is safe. It is now a 2-0 ball game. And now we're going to get a mound visit coming from Coach Patillo. So now it is a 2-0 game as Valley View takes advantage of the air, and now nobody on here in the inning with one down. So nobody on and one down here in the inning. It is now a 2-0 game as Belknap going to get a visit from the coach to kind of settle things down a little bit. So 1 ball and no strikes here with 2 down. One away, nobody on. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This one is grounded up the middle, and it's going to get in for a base hit. So now a runner on first base. 3rd consecutive hit now. After Beck grounded out, it has been a double and then back-to-back base hits. Now, Keaton Mathis coming up to the plate. He is 0 for 1. He raced on an error. He flew out to right field. Ended up being an error. Back over to first base is not in time. Runner on first base with 1 away. Here is the offering from Belknap. Runner takes off. Dobbs stands up and throws, and he is going to be safe at second base. So now Roach reaches on a stolen base. One ball and no strikes. Here is the upcoming 1-0 pitch. Runner takes off again. Throw down to third is not in time. So back-to-back stolen bases here. And now a little bit of insurance standing there on third base with 1 down. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. This one is a little bit high. Ball 2. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. So 2-1 the count. Let us know where you're watching from on social media here this afternoon. Love to hear from you here today. There's a ground ball. This one goes the opposite field. It ends up being an RBI hit. It is now a 3-0 game. So Roach comes in to score as well. After back-to-back stolen bases, it is an RBI. 4 consecutive hits now for the Blazers. And Barrett Mallett, who is 0 for 1, grounded out to Miles Johnson his last time up. So we are in Valley View, just south of Jonesboro a little bit. Not too far away from Jonesboro, Arkansas. There's a ground ball, or I should say a line drive out to left field. Another base hit. And now the throw in to third base, and he is out at third. Good job there by Bell to get that ball in quickly, and Mathis thrown out. So 2 down here in the inning. So now a runner on at second base. So now Tatum coming up, who lined out to Miles Johnson. This one is downstairs. Runner takes off, and he would have got there anyway. Very aggressive on the base pads here. Runner on third base. It is a 3-0 game coming up for the Mules in the top of the fourth inning. It'll be 5, 6, and 7. Swing and a miss. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. So it is a 3-0 game here in the third. Wind is just continuing to howl here at Valley View High School. So 1 ball and 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes here as the Mules down by 3 runs. 2 strikes here as the Mules down by 3 runs. It was a smooth sailing for a few innings, and now the Mules he has thrown 17 here in this inning alone, and 3 runs have come across. Tatum, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the inning. A runner on third base. They lead by 3 runs. It is 3:15 down the right field line. And just misses a little bit high. Count is full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. It is 345 in right center, 360 straightaway center, 350 in left center, and 310 down the left field line. Here is the payoff pitch on the way by Belknap. 3 runs already have come in here in the bottom of the third. And lost him on ball 4. And now runners on the corners with 2 down. And that's going to bring up Will Finley. He grounded out to Miles Johnson his first time. So here's how the inning has gone. Beck Black led off the inning, grounding out to Marcus Tabanera, and then a double by Driscoll, and then 3 base hits in a row by Ragsdale, Roach, and Mathis. Another base hit by Mallett, and then a walk here to Tatum. Also, Mathis was thrown out as he was trying to come to third base on a base hit. That's how they got 2 outs. Back over to first base is not in time. Runners on the corners here with 2 down. Here in the bottom of the third inning. Pitch is popped up. This one going toward center field. Going back is Shock, and it's going to go over his head. It goes all the way to the fence. This one's going to be at least a 2-out triple. 2 runs will come in. It is now a 5-0 game. So a 2 RBI triple by Will Finley.
Now batting, number 33, Levi Martin.
So now it is a 5-0 game. And there is a strike. It is now no balls and 1 strike to Levi Martin, who's also 0 for 1 so far today. Martin grounded out to Tanchavez on third base. This one, good stop by Dobbs. It is a 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. 5 runs have come across. Valley View with 5 runs at 6 hits and 1 error in the game to this point. Here is the pitch on the way, up high for a ball. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Still a runner on third base. Mules have ran into a roadblock here in the third. There's a ground ball for another base hit. And now it is a 6-0 game. All 6 runs have come across here in the inning.
Now batting, number 6, Beck.
So now we are back to the beginning of the lineup here that came in. Beck Black, he is 0 for 1. He started this inning. It is now a 6-0 game with 2 down. This one is popped up and out of play. No balls and 1 strike. No balls and 1 strike here as the Mules down by 6 runs here in the 3rd inning. We are back to the top of the lineup, or I should say we are back. We batted around. Back over to first, not in time. The ball barely gets away. Good job by Caudell. And Martin stays put on first base. Six runs have come across on 7 hits. Martin now leads away from first base. He takes off. Here is the throw down to a second base, and he is safe. Another stolen base here in the inning. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. So runner on second base now. Martin takes off. Very aggressive on the base pads. And Black now, he's 0 for 1. Started off this inning grounding out to second base. This one's outside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Valley View coming in 17-1 on the season. Mules at 12-6. Pitch number 28 of the inning coming up for the freshman. Downstairs it is a ball 3, 3 balls and a strike. This is all with 2 down here in the inning to this point. Here is the 3-1 pitch on the way by Belknap. And strike 2, so now it's a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 the count. Winds are gusting well over 30 here today. You can hear that in the crowd mic. Here's the payoff pitch coming to Beck Black. And this one popped up and out of play. Well, I should say, I believe it's going to get out of play. It does. Just down the right field line. Goes over that 315 sign, but thankfully in foul territory. Here is payoff pitch number 2 on the way from Belknap with 2 down. This one inside and walks him. There is ball 4. Runners on first and second base.
Now batting, number 4, Cannon.
So now Driscoll coming up to the plate. He had a double back in this inning. He also came around and scored the game's first run. Now we're going to get a time called here by, I believe we're going to get a pitching change coming as well. I believe we will, so we will step away for just a few moments, and we will come back in just a few to give you the new pitcher when we come back. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball. We are live on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Struggling to find that perfect gift for that person who has everything? Find unique treasures at the Gift Chest.
At Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers, we have over 6 decades of expertise bringing you unique and beautifully crafted jewelry, gifts, and one-of-a-kind artwork.
We are locally and family-owned, and we also offer custom creations, jewelry repairs, and we buy scrap gold, silver, and platinum. Let our family take care of yours. That's Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers,
where Walmart is next door to us in Poplar Bluff.
Big Whiskey's isn't just another steakhouse. It's an American restaurant for the family. It's a place to celebrate wins and eat wings. A place to talk about accomplishments and share appetizers. A place where the whole family can find something they like. From burgers and tacos to salads and seafood or wings, wraps, and tenders. Good days, bad days, or big days. Big Whiskey is there for you. Big Whiskey's on Oak Grove Road in Poplar Bluff.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
Well, we are back here in the inning, and Belknap's day will come to a close. And for Belknap, he threw 46 pitches total. He threw 31 in this third inning. Coming in for Mr. Belknap is going to be Drew Cooper, and he will face Cannon Driscoll here coming up in the inning. Looking at the stats here for Drew Cooper. Cooper is coming in to this game. Cooper, meanwhile, I should say, he has pitched 20 and 2/3 innings so far. The first pitch is downstairs for a ball. He is making his 9th appearance overall. He is 3-1, 18 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned. He has walked 6, struck out 17. Earned run average is 1.355. This one is popped up as well. This one gets down for a base hit. 1 run comes in, and 2 runs will come in. And runners now on second and third base. So it is now a 7-0 game. So runners on second and third base here. An RBI double, another one here by Driscoll. So this one is also popped up, and Tabanera will run over to make the catch here from Ragsdale. And the side is retired, but not before 7 runs come in to left on base. We go to the top of inning number 4. 7 runs on 8 hits and 1 error in the inning. We'll be back in about 1 minute. Mules coming to bat on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure. Imagine playing sports, read.
At Baldwin Chevrolet, teamwork is what drives us forward.
From sales to service, we go to bat for you. When it comes to prices and experience, we kick the competition to the curb.
From shooting your shots to scoring touchdowns, Baldwin Chevy Cadillac's the place to be.
Proudly supporting Poplar Bluff and our community for over 45 years. Go Mules!
Head to Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff, where amazing service meets mouth-watering meals. Start your day with a full breakfast bar made fresh every morning. Then come back for lunch and dinner specials that'll keep your taste buds cheering and your wallet smiling. Craving something late? Try our new cook-to-order menu from 2 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's right, Heartland Express is open 24/7, serving up hometown flavor around the clock. From hearty breakfast to satisfying lunches, come see why locals love it. Find them on Facebook at Heartland Express Market and make your next meal a hometown favorite.
All right, so we are back now as we get ready for the top of inning at number 4. And it has been all Valley View after a 7-run inning in the third inning. So now there's a first pitch in there for a called strike 2, but Gavin Caldell. So Caldell is called for the ball. There's 1 ball and 1 strike here as we are in the top of inning number 4. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Have a new pitcher, Keaton Rogers, on the mound here. It is 2 balls and 1 strike, and there is right back to the pitcher, and there is your first out of the inning. It goes a 1-3 as Rogers will flip it over to first base in time for the out. It goes a 1-3 with 1 down here in the inning. Coming up to the plate now for the Mules, it is Cade Huffman. 1 down here in the 4th, and this one just misses for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 the count here to Cade Huffman. Make it 2 balls and no strikes here. 2-0 the count as the Mules down by 7 runs. The lefty steps in. Rogers comes set. There's a ground ball. This one hit over to the first baseman. It's a foot race and just got him in time. Good job there by Finley. It is a 2 down here in the inning. It goes a 3-1 on the out, and there's 2 down. 2 quick outs here. And coming up now, it is the Mules at second baseman, Marcus Tabanera. Ended up walking his first time. Let's see what he does here with 2 down and nobody on, and takes strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Marcus Tabanera. 2, 3, and 4 all due up in the 4th inning for the Blazers, and there is ball 1 at taken. 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 down. Nice crowd on hand for this matchup here today. There's a fly ball. This one's going to get down for a 2-out hit by Tabanera, and he will stand on first base. So a 2-out hit. Miles Johnson coming up to the plate now. Johnson was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd inning. 2 down here in the 4th. Roach will lead things off, and then Mathis, and then Mallet. Anybody gets on. Tatum will all bat in the home half of the 4th. Here is the pitch. This one is downstairs for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Tabanera on first base after reaching on a 2-out hit. Mules with just their 3rd hit of the ball game. A couple of errors. Meanwhile, you look at Valley View, 7 runs on 8 hits, and there's a strike called. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Mules have a couple of errors. Meanwhile, Valley View with just 1 error in the game. Monday, we are back home. Mules take on Walnut Ridge. 1-1 the count. Tuesday, we're back on the road. We take on Greenville. Off on Wednesday, and then 2 Big SEMO Conference games Thursday and Friday, both on the road. Swing and a miss. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. 6 days from now, we'll be at Jackson, and then a week from today, we'll take on the Dexter Bearcats in Dexter. 2 down, a runner on first base. Hard to believe our season is already midway through. This one, a ground ball and cut off by the shortstop. It's going to be a long throw and not in time. Good job there by Miles Johnson. Infield base hit. Runners now on first and second base. Back-to-back hits for the Mules with the 2 down. And Foster Rose is coming up to the plate. Grounded into a 6-4-3, a double play back in the 2nd. Mules had them loaded. Huffman had a base hit, and then a walk to Tabanera, hit by pitch, Miles Johnson, and then the double play. He comes up again with a runner in scoring position, 2 down. Tyler Mathis coaching at third base this afternoon. Coach McLevain is over on first. Coach Patillo and our head coach and Casey Beast, our pitching coach, is in the dugout. Nice afternoon other than the wind here at Valley View High School. Take away the wind, it's perfect. Baseball weather for sure. 2 on, 2 down. Here's the pitch to Rose. Downstairs, and the at-bat is underway for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball and no strikes here. Runners on first and second. Mules down by 7 here in the top of inning number 4. Awaiting on deck is a Clayton Schalk. Here is the pitch. In there for a called strike. It is now 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count. Don't forget, going on tomorrow. Big fundraiser going on tomorrow, as a matter of fact, to help out the Mules baseball team. Just misses. There is ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch, a swing and a miss, and now the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 is the count now. There is the community shoe drive is going on April the 25th. That's a week from tomorrow. Outside for a ball, and now it's full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. You can donate new or gently used shoes going on, and of course all this is going to help out the Mules baseball program. We'll have much more on that coming up next week. We want to make sure that we do our part to help them out. This one is popped up. The third baseman calls everybody off. Mallett goes over and he will make the catch, and the side is retired. Mules leave a couple of runners on. It'll be Roach, Mathis, and Mallett. No runs on 2 hits. 2 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Mules down 7-0. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
From little bites to big appetites, there's something for everyone. At Costello's Restaurant in Poplar Bluff, we serve fresh, made-to-order meals that satisfy every craving. From St. Louis-style pizzas to hand-cut certified Angus beef steaks, fresh seafood, and home-style pastas, every bite is packed with flavor. Costello's makes the perfect date night or a meal out with friends and family. Start your morning with our full breakfast menu, available every day. Costello's, where every meal is a masterpiece.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
See Shelter Agent Kent Cawthon in Poplar Bluff for a free insurance review.
All right, so we are back now in the bottom of the 4th inning. Mules down 7-0. Coming up to the plate now, it is Owen Roach. He is 1 for 2. He is grounded out, singled, stole 2 bases, and scored a run. Takes the first pitch inside for a ball. It is a 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count. We are in the home half of inning number 4. Glad to have you alongside, whether you're listening on the radio, watching us live on Facebook, or on YouTube. We are on youtube.com/River Radio PB as ball 2 is taken. Here is the 2-0 pitch coming. Cooper back on the mound for his 2nd inning of work. This one is popped up, and this one right in to the left fielder's hands. Brent Bell, 1 up and 1 down here in the inning. Good job there by Brent Bell with the wind. Had no issue with that one. 1 down here in the inning. It goes F7, and coming up to the plate now, it is Keaton Mathis. He has reached base twice. He is 1 for 2, though. It was reached on an error back in the first. an RBI hit back in the third. Takes first pitch for a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes. Mules played at Brooklyn High School yesterday. Didn't fare very well there, 16-0. There's a 1-out base hit. Good job by Johnson leaning out for it. It'll get into left field, and it is a 1-out base hit for Mr. Mathis. Make that Keaton Mathis his second hit in his second consecutive inning. 1 away, 1 on first base. And now coming up, it is Barrett Mallett coming up to the plate. He is 1 for 2 as well. Lined out to Miles Johnson. Correction, grounded out to Miles Johnson. Singled and scored back in the third. There's 1 runner on base here with 1 down. Mules down 7-0. Here is the pitch coming. And in there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. No balls and 1 strike here as the Mules down by 7 runs. Looking to try to get into this ball game. And this one misses as well. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Back over to first base is not in time. Still the count is 1-1. Runner on first base. Here is the pitch coming. This one is outside. Good stop by Dobbs. It is now 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count here to Barrett Mallett. He is 1 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Runner thought about taking off. It's a high pitch. It is 3 balls and 1 strike. Back over to first is not in time. So 3 balls and a strike now to Mallett. Here comes the pitch. Up high for a ball, and runners now on first and second base. After a pop out, a base hit, and now a 1-out walk. Madden Tatum coming up to the plate, lined out. He walked and scored back in the third. Runners now on first and second base. Tatum now, who is 0 for 1. Trying to pick up these runners on first and second base. Pops up, this one out toward center field. It's going to be trouble. It gets all the way to the fence. Boy, Mallett is right behind Mathis. Here comes the throw in, and 2 runs will score. Man, Mallett almost came in to beat Mathis at home, and now it is a 9-0 game. Boy, that ball was carrying too. Mallett came all the way in from first base to score. It is now a 9-0 game. So 2 RBIs.
Now batting, number 5, Will.
And now coming up to the plate, Levi Martin. Or make that Will Finley, rather. My apologies. Finley coming up. He's got a 2 RBI triple. He is also grounded out. He is 1 for 2. He's got some speed and power. First pitch is outside. Good job by Dobbs. 1 ball and no strikes. It is a 9-0 game here by Valley View. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Coming up for the Mules in the 5th inning, it's back to the top of the lineup. Here is the pitch. This one is popped straight up in the air. Shock is going over, but Huffman comes in to make the catch. and the runner will stay put. 2 down here in the inning. Good catch there by Huffman in right field. 2 down. And now it's Levi Martin coming up to the plate. He has grounded out and an RBI base hit last inning. 2 down here in the inning. Mules down by 9. First pitch is in there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count. Nice crowd here today at Valley View watching some high school baseball. This one's popped up down the right field line. It will get out of play. It is no balls and 2 strikes. There is a 2 down here in the inning. 2 outs in the inning already. 2 runs have come in, thanks in part to a 2 RBI double by Madden Tatum. Madden Tatum went deep all the way to center field. Here is the 0-2 pitch on the way by Drew Cooper. This one, ground ball to third base, and he bobbles it slightly, but still able to make the play. Good job there by Tanchavez, and the side is retired, but not before 2 more runners come in, and we go to the top of inning number 5. We are back to the top of the lineup. We are back in 60 seconds on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents, we're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit, like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
Making new friends can bring joy at any stage of life. At Oakdale Assisted Living, friendships grow naturally through shared meals, activities, and group outings. We provide personalized care in a warm, welcoming environment. Our residents are supported by passionate caregivers and surrounded by friends who feel like family, all while enjoying the freedom of an independent lifestyle. Schedule your tour of Oakdale Assisted Living today by calling 573-686-5242. That's 573-686-5242.
All right, so we are now back in the top of inning number 5. It'll be 1, 2, and 3 due up for the Mules. We'll lead it off with Clayton Schock, who is 0 for 2 so far today. 2 strikeouts here in the contest. Rogers back out for his second inning of work. It is a 10 to make that 9-0 game. There's a fly ball. This one's going to get down for at least a base hit. Schock is rounding first, and he'll stay put. It is a leadoff hit for the Mules. Mules have them on first base now, and Brent Bell is coming to the plate. So Schock giving the Mules their first leadoff hit of the ball game. And he is now standing on first base with nobody down. Brent Bell coming up to the plate. Bell is 1 for 2. He has struck out and singled back in the third. Here is the pitch outside for a ball. It is a 1 ball, no strikes. We are live on 93.3 FM, 930 AM KWOC. Also streaming our video on Facebook and on YouTube. This one is popped up out toward center field, and there is the first out of the inning. One down here in the inning. First pitch is outside for a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes. So 1 ball and no strikes here. So 2 balls and no strikes. The runner takes off, a swing and a miss, and he is out at second base. So Schock is thrown out, and there is 1 down here in the inning. Or make that 2 outs in the inning. My apologies. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls and 2 strikes here. Count is even. 9-0 your score as Dobbs steps in. Schock was thrown out, and there is a swing and a miss, and the side is retired. So we are going to the bottom of the 5th inning. They need 1 run to walk it off here in the 5th. Black, Driscoll, and Ragsdale all due up. We are back in 1 minute on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chipped windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
Well, we are back now as we get ready for the home half of inning number 5. It is a 9-0 ball game, and that's important because if Valley View is able to come in and score just 1 run in this inning, the ball game would be over. So there you go. Coming up, it'll be Beck Black. He is 0 for 1 so far this afternoon. And looking at what he has done to this point, he has grounded out and he has walked. Let's see what he does with his 3rd at bat here as his team is up 9-0. So Beck Black now coming up to the plate. Let's see what he does here with nobody on. First pitch is popped straight up, and this one could be playable. And going over to make the catch is the first baseman, Caudell. He makes it in foul territory. So 1 up and 1 down here on 1 pitch. So 1 down here in the inning. And now coming up to the plate now, the ever-dangerous Cannon Driscoll. He has 2 doubles here in the ball game, a couple of RBIs. He's also scored. This one is right up the middle, wasting no time. And there is a base hit with a runner on first base. And now we're back to the top of the lineup here with Noah Ragsdale. He has 1 single, and he has flew out to center field and flew out to Tabanera, who is on second base. 1 down, a winning run now is standing on second base. Here is the pitch on the way. This one is popped straight up, and he knew he got just underneath it. And the right fielder comes over, Huffman, to make the play, and there are 2 down here in the inning. 2 outs here. Owen Roach coming up to the plate. He is 1 for 3 so far today. He has a single out to a center field. He is also grounded out, and popped out to Brent Bell, who is in left. 2 down here in the 5th. Back over to first base, not in time. Mules down at 9-0 with a runner on first base and 2 down. Here is the pitch coming by Drew Cooper. Outside for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count as we get ready for the 6 o'clock hour coming up. Mules currently down by 9 runs. Winning run standing on first base. This one fouled away to the screen. It is 1 ball and 1 strike now. After this game, we return home on Monday. And then starting on Tuesday of next week, we are back on the road. We've got Greenville on Tuesday and then Jackson Thursday, Dexter on Friday. Outside pitch is a ball. It is 2 balls and 1 strike with a runner on first base here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Inside pitch is called a strike, and now the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here is the 2-2 pitch on the way from Drew Cooper. Runner takes off, and there is a fly ball. This one is deep. It is going to the fence, and it is gone. And that is how this game will come to a close on a 2-run bomb to left center. It is 11-0. It took 1 hour and 25 minutes to complete this game. And just like that, that is how they will walk it off on a 2-run blast. We're going to come back in just a moment. We'll have totals coming your way. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
From little bites to big appetites, there's something for everyone. At Costello's Restaurant in Poplar Bluff, we serve fresh, made-to-order meals that satisfy every craving. From St. Louis-style pizzas to hand-cut certified Angus beef steaks, fresh seafood, and home-style pastas, every bite is packed with flavor. Costello's makes the perfect date night or a meal out with friends and family. Start your morning with our full breakfast menu, available every day. Costello's, where every meal is a masterpiece.
We know what drives a champion. It's not just strength. It's heart, grit, and teamwork. Every play, every sprint, you're building more than a score. You're forging character. Push past doubt, lift your teammates, and show the world what you're made of. And now, go win that game.
Looking to make your home more comfortable, functional, and stylish? At Hefner Furniture and Appliance, we've got everything you need to create the perfect space. From cozy sofas and plush recliners to beautiful bedroom sets, dining furniture, and top brand mattresses that guarantee a great night's sleep. With easy financing options and free local delivery, Hefner makes it simple and affordable to bring comfort home. Visit our massive showroom in Poplar Bluff. You can also browse and shop anytime online at hefnerfurniture.com.
Big Whiskey's isn't just another steakhouse. It's an American restaurant for the family. It's a place to celebrate wins and eat wings. A place to talk about accomplishments and share appetizers. A place where the whole family can find something they like. From burgers and tacos to salads and seafood or wings, wraps, and tenders. Good days, bad days, or big days. Big Whiskey is there for you. Big Whiskey's on Oak Grove Road in Poplar Bluff.
All right, so as we are coming to a close, we're going to be ending our live stream on social media. We're going to stay here until the top of the hour to break this game down. Final score once again, Mules go down 11-0. If you're watching us on the video, we'll take one more break and then end our live stream. So thank you again for tuning in. If you're watching us on Facebook and YouTube, final score 11-0. Mules are back at home on Monday.
Farm Credit isn't just about financing. It's a true partnership. We stand beside our farmers. Rooted in sustainability, family values, and care, we're proud to support the next generation of agriculture. From the biggest equipment to the smallest boots in the field, farming